van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and he has... What do you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. No. Ms. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best, basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.
How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. And God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Thank God for giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. Breaking today, another protest, and it was a protest between 300 people that walked all the way to the federal offices of Tapachula. And I will put this videos also on Twitter for everybody to see. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that's watching. Thank you so much. We're live at Twitter, we're live at Facebook, and we're live at YouTube. This is continuous. This is a continuous effect that is not going to stop. And this mass migration, it is continuing enormously. As today, activists, pro-migrant activist Luis Villagran, and also Irineo Mojica, pro-migrant human rights activists, led more than 300 migrants to the federal offices of Mexico to put 2,500 demands and claims for the freedom of transit into the United States of America. These are 2,500 claims. There's a big speculation that there's going to be a caravan transforming and forming in the next incoming month. Amazing. So, I was watching a lot of the questions and a lot of the things that they were brought to my attention. And it was the numbers that they were throwing, and it is just crazy numbers what they're throwing right now. In numbers like 60,000, numbers like 400,000. These numbers are crazy. It is alarming numbers in what the United States government is trying to do to alarm the population of the United States of America. It is something that is alarming, yes. It is something that we should put attention. Yes, but the numbers are wrong. And it is not 400,000 coming at one shot. It's not 400,000 coming tomorrow. It's not 400,000 that are going to walk all the 400,000 and take over, all the borders and with 400,000. No, it is not that. It is people that have been established in different parts of the borders that all the commissions of refugees around Central and South America have gathered the numbers. And they know that is around that number, 400,000 claims that they want political asylum. So they gathered this number. And the majority of these people, when they put their application, they are saying, we want to go to the United States of America. This gives you an idea that practically this quantity and massive quantity of people, they want to go to the United States of America. It does not mean that 400,000 are walking right now and they're going to go to the United States of America. The number that was given by our contacts, that they are journalists, boots on the ground, it is that approximately 25 to 26,000 people are walking right now between Colombia and Panama. In Panama, they're going to Costa Rica. Now, they will be arriving, if they're moving at this massive pace, they will be arriving accordingly to timing and to how, every journalist has learned about these mass caravans. They will be arriving between 3 to 4 weeks into the border of Guatemala with Mexico. Now, what is the Mexican government prepared? This is why I was telling you guys that particularly the Mexican government has opened a stadium. This stadium that they opened, it is practically, it's open with a purpose. And the purpose is to gather and to shelter more people. They already sheltered 1,000 people inside that stadium. But why you're opening a shelter? Why you opening a shelter with capacity to 4,000 to 5,000? Inevitably, 4,000 to 5,000, it is nothing to compare to what is already established in Tapachula, Mexico. Now, to give you the exact numbers, this is pro-migrant activist Luis Villagran. He's a really good guy. He has treated me well. Everybody has a bad perception of him, or, he's an agitator, this and that. He has been always really respectful, and he has given me the facts, and he's always been transparent of what he stands for. So I cannot, argue with that. He always gives me an interview. This interview was done in Tapachula. Also, we have exclusive breaking video of them going to the federal offices to put the claims and to put the 2,500 amparos, that those are claims, that those are demands of protection and liberation of the migrants so they can walk to the United States of America or leave Tapachula, that they are violating their right as to not let them pass or not let them walk. Share this video out. We're live at YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you so much for joining in. Buy Me a Coffee is on the bottom link if you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting and travel fund. Saludos a mi Omar Castañeda. El día de hoy haré un live en español. Claro que sí. Y muy completo, por cierto. Pues saludos para ti. So, Buy Me a Coffee is on the bottom link. Also our PayPal. We are going to be traveling soon, people. Again. So, your contributions are well appreciated for us to continue, for us to continue to bring you guys the reality and the truth of the news. So, this is Luis Villagran. Luis Villagran, he is a pro-migrant activist. And, this is a Luis Villagran, a pro-migrant activist who is specifically, he explains, basically, somebody's asking, what's the use of the documents if they just discard them entering the United States of America? The document is not for the United States of America. The document is to leave Tapachula so they can travel freely in our country of Mexico for 1 year. It has nothing to do with the United States of America. So this is Luis Villagran. Luis Villagran, this is particularly the pro-migrant activist. Now, I did this interview like a month ago. This interview, look what he says, and I will translate. He was eating some tostadas right there when we stopped, and there was the coming, and they were walking. And I said, Luis, can I talk to you? And he said, yes. Look what he says right here on the numbers. He knows because he has studied this mass migration, and also he's related to the COMAR, that is the Commission of Refugees of Tapachula. Listen to what he says right here on this video.
Se entiende que están aquí. Nosotros consideramos que hay un número de unos 85,000 migrantes varados en esta frontera sur.
We are considering that there are more than 85,000 migrants scattered in this border of Tapachula. Right at the bat, I said, do you know the actual number of how much it is being speculated that they are here? And he said, we are considering that there are more than 85,000 migrants that they are scattered all over Tapachula.
en Tapachula. La mayoría de ellos están en espera de un trámite que se realice tanto en la Comisión Mexicana de Ayuda a Refugiados como en el Instituto Nacional de Migración.
The majority of them are waiting on this permit that I will show breaking video that it was just thrown to us by Juan Manuel Blanco, our colleague and friend over there in Tapachula. So he's saying the majority of these people are waiting for a process, immigration process, in the part of particularly the immigration process that is the visa transit. They're waiting for this process.
Pero hay una inmensa mayoría, tal vez un número igual, donde esos migrantes están en espera de un coyote.
And there's a lot of these people that there's thousands of them that they are waiting for a coyote. That they are waiting for a coyote. Somebody's throwing a number 100,000. I just gave you a number, for God's sake, and somebody throws 100,000. This guy, he just said at 85,000. So he says there is a number that they are the vast majority. There's thousands of them that they are waiting for a coyote. So not all of them, they're going to use the proper legal way to migrate into the United States of America. Not all of them are going to do that. A lot of them, they're going to be practically using a smuggler. So he says this, and I say the necessity, and I...
La necesidad y el no tener trabajo y demás ha recaído en tomar las banquetas, en pleitos, en violencia, en delincuencia.
Esto no se le puede llamar una caravana.
Look what I say. The city of the Globalist Compact has thrown into this situation for people who live on the streets, people are struggling with hunger, people without a job. This is because of the Globalist Compact, people. Nothing else. I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to get into the translation. But I say specifically to him, all the necessity has turned into chaos. And he says immediately, this is what I have said before. He says immediately, this is not a caravan. This is an exodus of people. Look what he says right here.
Este es un éxodo de la injusticia, es un éxodo de la pobreza, donde la gente...
This is an exodus of people that they are running away from poverty. This is an exodus of people that they're running away from the injustice. So it is unbelievable what the numbers are being thrown right now. Their numbers are really all over the place. They're talking about 400,000. They're talking about all these numbers that they are, you know, for me, they're really unbelievable numbers. Really unbelievable numbers. The numbers that they are practically throwing right now, that is 400,000. Now, let me get into what just happened today. This is today. Today, they put a, let me go to it right here. 2,500 applications for liberation. This is actual video, breaking news for everybody. This just happened today, right now, a few minutes ago. This video was thrown and it was given to me by Juan Manuel Blanco from Frontera Sur. This is actual clips of video. I will do a report and a video later on this afternoon. Also, this report, I will do it at Twitter. And also this report, I will give it in Spanish. This is important for everybody to understand what is coming in the next incoming weeks. There's a massive movement that is coming in coming weeks. These are all the documents of 50 amparos, 50 claims, 50 demands to the federal judge and the federal offices in Tapachula. Every claim, every demand has 50 applications. That means that there are 2,500 claims for liberation into the United States of America. 2,500 migrants. They just put a claim right now to liberate themselves from the, they called it the prison in Tapachula, where they're keeping them from not moving into the north. These are clips of the video. Let me show you. These are a few clips that I gathered for every single one of you.
25 por 50, ¿cuánto es?
Muchas.
No, más. ¿Qué pasó?
1,500,
45 no está.
So these are the documents.
25.
25 por 50. So they are talking about 2,500, 50 claims on 50 claims on 50 amparos. That is 2,500 claims. This is him delivering the claim and the demands to the federal judge and the federal offices. This is Luis Villagran, a pro-migrant activist, which I have interviewed, as you guys seen in the last video that I've shown. This is him arriving to the federal offices in Tapachula.
Sí, que se muevan. Tantito para atrás, muchachos.
Dos personas nada más y los demás de forma pacífica.
Por favor, ¿ve a qué lado de la carretera?
The officer says I will only allow. The officer says I would only allow two people. Two people. The other ones, please be peacefully waiting. Wait here. This is how all the people were out there.
Vamos con la mano, no sé cuál, una.
Me voy a recortar la foto de ti.
¡Los migrantes! ¡Somos criminales! ¡Somos trabajadores! ¡Internacionales! ¡Manchados!
The guy with the red hat right here in the front. This is Irineo Mojica, a pro-migrant leader activist and also a pro-migrant human rights activist that he has been an organizer for a lot of the caravans. The first caravan that landed right here in Tijuana, Baja California, the 6,000 caravan, was led by Irineo Mojica and organized by Irineo Mojica. The first influx and the first rush to the border of migrants back in 2018, it was Irineo Mojica himself who organized that particular day. You can see him right here claiming, they're chanting, we the migrants, we are international workers, we are not delinquents, we are not bad people. So this is, Irineo Mojica, I believe that he is a dual citizenship. He is a U.S. citizen also, I believe so. So he's, organizing over there the claims, the federal claims for people to move forward and for people to leave Tapachula so they can have the right to leave and exit, the part of Tapachula. This is another video right here when they are delivering all the packages. As you can see, there were practically almost 300 migrants. They don't show the 300 migrants right here. There's like 50 or 60 of them right here walking. But they were all walking into this particular place. I will have exclusive video for every single one of you on a report that I will do right now. But this is when they are arriving to release the demands and the claims. Now, what is these demands and these claims? These demands and these claims are, practically telling you that, they're practically telling you that they want to be liberated from this particular stage. Now, there's a speculation right here, and this is false information. Somebody saying 400,000 immigrants are coming in October. That is a false information. That is fake news. That is not real. There's no 400,000 coming in October. 400,000 are the asylum claims that they are all around the continent of America. It does not mean that they're going to come in October. That is that's false news. What is happening actually, yes, there is a massive of people that are coming from Colombia to Panama. And I will put the article that it was released by the Department of Homeland Security, and I will read it because after that, people started alarming and taking information to another gateway, which is not, the correct information. So this is breaking news right now for everybody that is watching. Now, let us go right now to the articles, and I will show some other articles also that they're extremely important for everybody to see. Right here. This is an article that it was released by the Panama government. It was released by the New York Post. It's right here, Panama government. This was released on September 30th. We are on the 5th of October right now. This was around 5 to 6 days ago. Panama government warns thousands of more migrants coming for the border. This is the part of El Darién. This is the Darien Gap in Colombia heading to Panama. This is one of the most dangerous places around the world and close to the Mediterranean Sea. That is another one. It says right here, Panama foreign minister warned Wednesday that up to 60,000 migrants, many of them from Haiti origin, are making their way through the Central American country towards the U.S.-Mexico border, threatening the Biden administration with a fresh illegal immigration crisis. Erica Muniz claimed an interview with Anxious that her government had notified the White House of the most recent migration surge, which culminated in more than 15,000 people gathering under the bridge of the Rio Texas. We engage with every single authority that we may think of that can come across. Please, let's pay attention to this. So this is actually pictures of what is happening right now in the dairy and there's a lot of people. There's a massive exodus. This is why it is not a migration anymore. This is an exodus of people. And this is another statement that says this is all happening because Joe Biden and Kamala Harris refused to enforce the law and have essentially said anyone who wants to come to America, they're going to resettle them. They're going to give them benefits. They're going to let them stay. It is resulting in a public health crisis and a humanitarian crisis. This was said by Erika Munoz, that she is claimed government of the White House in Panama. It's amazing. Let's recognize that they are all heading towards the USA. So this is 60,000 that they are scattered. Now, all 60,000, they did not pick up their things. And they said, one day, we are moving. Gloria, pick up your things. We are moving. No. 60,000 have been, all these mass migration waiting for the longest of time. They have been waiting to enter the United States of America since COVID hit our planet, since the restrictions starting to hit our planet. And now that everything is open, and now that the United States of America, thanks to and I will be bold to say this, but thanks to the statements of Joe Biden saying that he was going to help, he provokes this. He never knew what he was going to provoke, or he knows what he is going to provoke and what he's provoking. And you have this massive exodus of people. This is an exodus, people. Now, they say 60,000, but not all of them, they're walking at the same time. This, I have seen it before multiple times. It is caravans, small caravans that they are registering every time and every path of the way as they are walking. The last one that they registered, it was between 20 to 26,000. What do I mean by this? I mean that 10,000, they scattered in one city and they stay and rest. The other 10,000, they're in another city moving forward. The other 10,000 are in Colombia and Venezuela. The other 10,000 are in Peru. Another 15,000 are over there, and this, and that. So you gather all the number, and it's 60,000. Now, you get to see this article that it was released by Panama. Panama, it is the canal to the central distribution to go and get your benefits at Chile, or to ultimately from Chile move up and go to Peru. Peru is just a trampoline to move to Panama. Panama, after that, you move to Costa Rica, and so, as I have explained before. Now, this is an alarming article that it was released by the Department of Homeland Security. And, let's read this article so we can understand what is happening. This was released by the New York Post. And you see the number, but it has nothing to do with what is coming. Look, these people, a lot of people read the number. They're like, oh my God, 400,000 migrant surge. That's what it's coming? No, it's 400,000. And look what it says right here. Appeals court keeps Title 42 in place as DHS preps for up to 400,000 migrant surge. So let us read right here what it says on the bottom. It says right here, Mayorkas has asked the top Department of Homeland Security officials whether they were prepared for up to 400,000 people to try to enter the United States in October if Sullivan order was upheld. That number will nearly doubled into 213,000 migrants, nearly doubled the 230,434 migrants, customs and border agents apprehended in the frontier, as well as 208,000 apprehended in August. So they're just adding the numbers. They're not saying that these numbers are the ones that they're coming. 500,000 people are the ones that they're coming. No, these are numbers that they have been adding in the mass migration that it has been occurring in the United States of America. It is not saying that 400,000 are coming right now. Let us clarify that. But if you're adding right now, if you add 60,000 that they are coming in Central America and in Panama, and ultimately, if you add what it was just released, and it was said a month ago by pro-migrant activist Luis Villagrán, that is 85,000 waiting in Tapachula. So you have 85,000 plus 60,000. Add the numbers. That's 145,000 people. That's almost 150,000 people that they are moving or they want to move. Now, how are you going to stop that? And I will tell you this, not all of them, they walk on a caravan. Not all of them, they walk miles and thousands of miles. No, not all of them. They specifically, they use routes as for, particularly talking about, not all of them. They use the transportation method. A lot of them, they walk. A lot of them, they use smugglers. A lot of them they use, and I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of them, that they already arrange their way to smuggle into another country and another country and another country. And, the United States government or the United States, a lot of United States citizens are blaming our country of Mexico. It has to do a lot. Our government is not the country that it needs to be blamed. It's not the Mexicans that it needs to be blamed, It is the government of Mexico. It needs to be adjusted, and they need to get the hell out of this globalist compact of immigration. But the United States citizens are not looking at how this all developed, and you're blaming the Mexican people. No, this developed from where they starting to migrate. Venezuela, Colombia, Peru, Chile, Panama, Costa Rica, Honduras, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Guatemala. So you're basically blaming the Mexican people, but you're not seeing that this surge is coming all the way to the south border of Mexico, and particularly they land in our country of Mexico, and our National Guard that is overwhelmed as overwhelmed as the United States of America. The United States Border Patrol, it is overwhelmed. The United States Customs are overwhelmed. Mexico's customs are overwhelmed. Mexico's border agents are overwhelmed. The National Guard of the United States of America, nowhere to be seen. The National Guard of Mexico, it is to be seen. They have done action. The National Guard of Guatemala, they have stopped a massive caravan when Joe Biden came into office of 9,000. So we need to understand where this massive effect it is coming from. And this massive effect is started with the global compact of immigration. The globalist compact of immigration. Multiple times I bring it up, and a lot of people get tired of it. But that is the main problem. If we get rid of that, this massive catastrophes will never happen. But countries are in it because there's a lot of money. It's a lot of interest. There's a lot of interest, and every border that caravan comes or massive people come, the economy goes up. I will tell you that in the borders of Mexico or in the borders of Guatemala or in the borders of Honduras, small businesses, they make a lot of money because they need food, they need diapers, they need this, they need that. So they got money to pay this. So they inflate, the small businesses because they're buying out of those small mom and pop businesses. But you're creating a massive catastrophe. So this, particularly if you're talking about trade, people are kind of like trade now. This is a trade of people. I'll trade you, give you small businesses so you can invest. You give me a mass migration where it's uncontrollable. It will bring a lot of infections, a lot of violence, delinquents, child trafficking, child abuse, women abuse. But, it will profit out of the borders ultimately their number one purpose is to go to the United States of America. A lot of them, they stay in other countries, but now that they're realizing that there is a humongous possibility to be smuggled into the United States of America, a lot of these people are coming. So please get the facts straight. Stop, let's read, man. Let's read the numbers. Let's read the numbers. If we don't read the numbers and we don't realize how it's been written, we are scattered all over the place, giving misinformation. There is a huge, massive of people coming. Yes, it is. Panama government already released a statement that there's more than 60,000 because they know what is coming in Venezuela. They know what is coming in Colombia. They know what they have in Panama, and they know what is in Peru. They already know that. I want to put something on this for people to realize again, and let me put the microphone a little bit right here. I'm going to type something. I don't do just, I don't do this continuously all the time that I interrupt my live feed by showing you guys this. But a lot of you guys know this, man. It's nothing that I need to explain about, or it's nothing that I need to be continuously explaining. But let me just put this image right here. And before I put this image, I would like to, put this video for everybody to remind yourselves of what is coming. Before I put this, I will get this image right now on the live feed. But before I get this image on the live feed, I would like to tell you what's coming. And this is a video that we did over in Tapachula too long ago, where there was violence and there was aggression all over the place. So imagine if you're gathering this amount of people and you have small barricades only to stop this kind of stuff. Imagine if this is what's coming. Again, let me get the image right now so I can show it to you. At the meantime, I will put this video on.
Share this video out. Discúlpame, oficial. They got children in their hands. They haven't encapsulated them. They're pushing. Now they're pushing. Some of them, they're escaping underneath to the ranches. Look at this, man. They're throwing rocks. They're hitting the National Guard officers. This is breaking. They're trying to get them up. They're throwing rocks over here. They're hitting the National. They're hitting the. Wow. Wow. Look at this.
This was This was back a month ago when we were there. Now I'm putting this video just for everybody to understand what's coming, and for everybody to understand what the National Guard of Mexico is trying to do. And this is not a while back. This is a month ago. It's not a while back. So let me just put something right here. I wanted to put this video just for everybody to understand how, what kind of work the National Guard of Mexico has been doing. And they have been, trying to do something about it. As the Mexican president has been accused right now of being an inhumane, person, not allowing people to practically, migrate. And Mexico is the only country that has tried to not stop, but do the process correctly as to migrate and wait for your legal process. Now, this is the image that I wanted to show. So we have the continent of America right here. This is, we already the continent of America. But look at all the countries. And they're letting the responsibility to only these two countries right here, Mexico and the United States. This is Venezuela right here in the yellow on top of Brazil. They migrate to Colombia. This is Ecuador. This is Peru. A lot of them, they stay on this central area right here. Colombia, Peru, Ecuador. A lot of them, they go south to Chile to find a better place to live and the benefits in Chile. The migrants of Venezuela have been traveling down south to Chile, and they enter Bolivia, and from Bolivia, they go to Chile. From Peru, they go to the border of Arica or Cochana, and they enter to Chile. This is important for everybody to understand because this has to do with the numbers. You're talking about that there are 60,000, but they know the Panama country right here, this canal right here. You see this green stuff right here? This is Colombia. From next of Colombia, this is a canal, a Panama, the country of Panama. So you have the country of Panama right now that is registering 60,000. They're saying that is a surge coming of 60,000. Coming of 60,000. Coming. The word, keyword. So that if they know that it's 60,000 coming through the Darien Gap between Colombia and Panama, they know that those 60,000 are approaching from Venezuela. They're scattered in Ecuador. They're scattered in Peru. They're scattered in Bolivia. And they're coming up because they know that this surge is going to hit them. So they are preparing for this massive influx of 60,000, but not all of them coming at one time. But they have registered right now, according to sources, more than 20 to 26,000 migrating to this particular gap that is the Darien Gap of Panama. From here, they hit Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, pass through Salvador, go to Guatemala, and get to Mexico. Really important. Really important that we know how this is strategically coming and how this massive of influx, it is moving little by little. So, you know, there's people saying, why does Mexico doesn't do anything? The same question I will ask, why is the Venezuela government not doing anything? Where is the Colombia government? Where is the Ecuador government? Where is the Peru government? Where is the Bolivia government? Why Chile is agreeing on a waiver with the United Nations? Where is the Panama government? Where is the Costa Rica government? Where is the Nicaragua government? Where is the Honduras government? Where is El Salvador government? And lastly, where is the Guatemala government? So, this is really important for us to understand on how this is massively moving and how this is, you know, there's information, 400,000, 60,000. They're giving humongous numbers, but that is not the accurate number that has been given. The most reliable source that I will trust right now is that Panama source. If Panama is saying this is the quantity that is coming, that is the quantity that is coming. If Panama saying 60,000 surge that is coming, and that is an exodus of people that is coming from Haiti and all parts of the world, put attention to that number. Put attention to that. I wanted to give, you know, this last information. I wanted to give to every single one of you. Particularly, I wanted to show, you know, this kind of, you know, information for you guys to have. We are going to be posting all our videos and on Twitter. Also, we are going to be posting our videos on Facebook and YouTube as always. But you know, I wanted to show, the actual situation right now. I will be doing a clip video of the protests and the governmental federal claims that they just happened right now in Tapachula. I wanted to do that for everybody to get it. I will be posting it on Twitter for everybody to watch. I will be posting it on Twitter. I wanted to show and I wanted to give thanks to a guy that today he retweet our page. He retweet our Twitter. This is a fantastic journalist by the name of Bill Mulligan. So I want to give thanks to Mr. Bill Mulligan. He is a Emmy Award winning also journalist, boots on the ground journalist from Fox News, correspondent from Fox News, and today he retweeted our tweet. So this is Bill Mulligan retweeting what is actually happening in the situation in Tapachula, as we are going to be traveling soon again to give you guys information in all parts of No Borders. But this is regarding the 25,000 that I put right here. This tweet says, Tapachula, Mexico border, October 4th. Migrants protested in the streets to demand their right to transit to the United States. Mexican government is expecting more than 25,000 in the next month. Where did they get the number 25,000? It is what is speculated that is walking first. What is walking first in the next month. Also, ultimately this will grow and grow and grow. But I want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Bill Mulligan. Thank you so much for your tweet, sir. Has more than 125,000 followers in Twitter. So thank you so much. God bless every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining in into this live feed. Hope that this information, it is, again, informative for you, and that you can basically use it for, and fact check me if you want. Go over there and share it and try to get the information as much as you can and as much as possible. And also, if you have some kind of information, send it to me. I will read it and I will check it, and after that I will post it, or I will try to read about it. I will get 10 minutes of the live feed to answer questions or comments right here. Respectful questions and comments. I will be reading right here your comments. So we are live at Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So, buy me a coffee is on the bottom link. If you guys like to contribute to our travel fund, thank you so much. God bless. We will be traveling soon. So, questions right now. If you guys want to ask a couple of questions, I will be, answering them. After this, I will be going live at the same platforms, but I will be doing Spanish. The same live feed that I just did right now, I will be doing it in Spanish. I'll be reading your comments and questions right here. Question right here. Oscar, do you think AMLO will pull out of the Migrant Global Compact? This question, it is by Michelle Gonzalez. People are wondering if Mexican people are wondering, when is this? Tienes un canal donde transmitas en español. I will answer that question also. Mila Brandt. Let me answer this question first. Ahorita terminando este live feed, voy a hacer uno en español. Si es que si te quieres quedar, voy a hacer un live en español para explicar lo que está sucediendo. That's our hope. That is our hope, that he will, that he will get out of this globalist compact of immigration. But the problem is that it's not only Mexico. You guys need to look up to the north. Canada also is in the globalist compact of immigration. Trudeau is not getting out of it. Trudeau already said that he needs migrants, and they need more migrants. So it's not only that it is the incentivization by Joe Biden, but also Trudeau in Canada has exacerbated this situation. And also Trudeau, it is asking for a mass migration. So you have Trudeau that is also incentivizing this to continue. It is the United States is only looking to the south. They're not looking to the north, and they're not looking that also from over there. It could also be an influx. Saludos, Mila. ¿Cómo no? Terminando esto voy a hacer uno en español. We'll read another question or comment. The live feed is going real fast, so I'm trying to get I'm not going to I read your comment, Ms. Jenkins, and I'm not going to get into lockdowns and all that kind of stuff because it damages the live feed. There's a question right here. Steve Hulk says, Oscar Blue, in my opinion, the way to find out more what is really going on is ask several of them how they are crossing the ocean and who is paying for it. Then see if the answers match. Mr. Steve Hulk, thank you so much for joining our live feed. I have been doing this kind of investigated reporting on immigration and also on caravans for we're going almost on 3 years and a half. I have traveled to Tapachula, the border with Guatemala, and it's been 6 times that I traveled over there. I had crossed to Guatemala more than 6 times also. And I had traveled to all the borders that connect to the United States of America, some borders. In my journeys and also in my investigations, also in shelters, all of them, they have said that they sell their properties and they ask for loans. Ultimately, there is the money that is coming from the United States to all these NGOs that they are providing, aiding and abetting to help to transporting and to move them to from sector to sector. But also they got family members in the United States of America that they provide the money for them to come. So you have three particularly answers. In Chile, there has been an exhausted investigation that the one that is providing, aiding and abetting this, it is the Jesuit migrant Jesuita or Organización Migrante. The Jesuit, I think that is Jesuit or Jesuit migration organization. So they already know that organization is being aided and abetted by the United Nations. So these NGOs, all of these NGOs that they are aiding and abetting, a lot of them, they are funded by the United Nations and by a lot of migrants, they get their money from selling their properties, from selling their vehicles, from asking for loans to the bank. I have done multiple interviews with a lot of migrants coming from Africa, coming from Haiti, coming from Pakistan, coming from all parts of the world. So I invite you to join our channel and to keep watching our channel so you guys can, see that those kind of questions that you just asked, I have done it multiple times. Thank you. Thank you, Oscar. What is the real number that is coming? Stand, unite, fight, USA, USA, USA. There's not real number. You cannot give a real number. It's really difficult to give a real number. Even when you're walking on the caravans, they will tell you how much it variates every moment that they're walking. And I will tell you why, because a lot of people stay. They get tired. They get absolutely tired. It is not a lie. They get tired. I started in a caravan that it was almost 2,000 people, and it ended up with 300 of them. They ended up in 300 of them. So as you are going and you are walking, the number changes. But what they're managing right now is between 20 to 26,000 that they're walking fastly into the borders between Panama and Costa Rica. That's the one that is coming first. Now they have a surge that is coming, the 60,000 that they are particularly, coming from Venezuela, Colombia, and what I just explained right now. If you want to come, you can go back and watch the live feed for more information. Now, not only that, I wanted to tell all the people that they want this kind of information. You can go into our playlist, and it's our YouTube playlist, and you can find all types of topics. This is a really, and I will do this. It's a comment that I will do this comment. I will get this comment right here. And I will get this comment because I want to show you something. Are they disrespectful to the citizens of Tapachula? And I want to show you something that is really important for you to understand. And this is really important for you to understand, so you can get a perception on how the Tapachula citizens, how do they feel. And this is an interview that it was done not too long ago to an old man from Tapachula. I'm trying to get the video. Apparently, I cannot get the video right now. I'm trying to get the video so I can get you the information, and you can take the response into your own hand. But is it affecting? Is a lot of the people in Tapachula, they feel that they are going to get replaced. That is their feeling. And it is sad to see that, because these are, old people that they have lived all their lives in this particular places in this city, all their lives. They have lived there. So I'm trying to get that video so I can show it to you. And you can actually see the perception of a Tapachula citizen and how it is so sad to hear them say this. We are afraid to be replaced. We are asking help for the government. And I cannot find the video. I'm sorry. I wish that I could find the video immediately, but it's a long playlist that I use every day. So it's really difficult to find the video. But, the question that you're asking, I wish that I can show you right now. But you can go to our playlist, and there's a video of an old man, which he is saying, you know what, we feel that we are being replaced. And we feel so sorry that nobody's helping us. The government is not helping us. The government is not doing anything to help us. And this catastrophe is just causing more catastrophe. It is this chaotic catastrophe. This is what is this? A disorganization of immigration. So I wish that I can provide that video for you, sir, but I can't right now. So, I wish that I can do that. But no, a lot of them, they're not respectful to the Tapachula citizens. One more question. Well, there's only comments coming in. So God bless every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and Real America's Boys News. Thank you so much. Has been a pleasure talking to you guys on this morning. I will be going live in 5 minutes. I will be going live in Spanish for all the Spanish people. Thank you so much. Follow me at Facebook. Follow me at YouTube. Follow me at Telegram and Twitter as Oscar L. Blue. Also, you can follow me at Instagram as Oscar Blue Media. You can follow Border Network News as an Instagram, Telegram, and Facebook. And, you can follow also, Real Anthony Agüero, my partner, Real Anthony Agüero. You can follow him at all platforms. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love, because always your country's first. God bless.
Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and he What do you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
Couple of questions. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening?
Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best, basically fight for your country.
Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.